Can you imagine Michael Jordan's son? Can you imagine?
Yeah.
You know, Kobe didn't have none. He had little girls. You know, can you imagine that? God bless his soul. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine being Allen Iverson the third or the second or junior?
Oh, it's pressure.
Ain't no pressure.
It's pressure.
It's unobtainable.
But what about the advantages you get?
Oh, no. That's why I said open the spectrum.
But I'm saying the advantages, right? Say your son, he grows up getting all the advantages from the training, from the knowledge. He automatically gonna have an advantage over those other kids.
I will give you that. No
but
doubt about it.
The only thing
they want it?
That's the difference.
You can't want it for them. That's what I've always said. If that's not what your child wants, then did you see what Dwight Howard did? Driving that boy like that? That boy is a mama's boy, and there's nothing wrong with being a mama's boy. I'm a mama's boy. I'm my mama's baby. I'm 50 years old, and she tells me all the time, that's my baby. Ain't nothing you can do about that.
But
I don't want no dude around me that don't love his mama.
I agree with that.
Boy, I don't want no dude around me that don't love his mama.
But you usually gonna have that because the mother is the one that's usually there, especially in our community.
No doubt.
The fathers are
most niggas' daddies ain't shit. I will agree.
I ain't gonna say they ain't. It might be the difference between the parenting, and there's a lot of stuff that has to do with things behind the scenes.
Most brothers' daddies ain't shit. A man will make time for whatever he deems important enough for him to make time for.
Now that I will agree with.
Thank you.
But at the same time,
she could be a little ignorant. I got that. I got that. Trust me, I got that.
And the other dude
and all that, I got that. But don't allow that to step in between you and your child.
But what I'm saying is, I ain't gonna say every dude or most dudes.
No.
All I'm gonna say is like, look,
my generation.
All I say is, look, let's.
My generation, the ones that raised us.
Let's give every dude the benefit of the doubt.
No, the ones that raised us. The ones that raised us.
Let's look at the situation.
The ones that raised us.
Let's look at the situation.
No, I ain't talking about now, because now is a whole lot more ways for you to get to your child. We ain't had no internet. We ain't had no video chat and the different things. You see what I'm saying? Nobody had a phone. Phone was $35 or 35 cents a minute. 35 cents a minute. And that was off peak. After 6 p.m. Before 6 p.m., it's like 75, almost $1.
He got the math.
I'm telling you, dog, boy, when you got that start tagging, you flip that thing over, you went, it ain't after 6 o'clock, you close.
I'm always stand up for the dudes and be like, hey, man, look, I got to see what it is. Because when you're around certain people, man, you be like, man, like, if they had the opportunity, if it wasn't so much other things that take place, they might just step in.
You one of them guys that believe that story. You know, it's two sides of the story, and then there's truth.
Hey, I'm gonna hold it. Hey, y'all brothers out there, man. I'm still pulling for y'all, man.
No. This new generation, I have a whole new appreciation for, because brothers are going well beyond anything that my generation's dads did. That's what I'm talking about. When I was 8, 9, 10, me and my homeboy.
Okay, you going back in the day.
I'm going with what I experienced and what me and my homeboy. You have to speak
off that.
That's what I said.
I just look at the whole because when I'm seeing a lot of dudes putting forth more effort.
No. Like
putting
I
a lot
said,
of energy into.
You one of the ones that if you want to talk about a dad, I put you right up front.
I appreciate that.
I put you right next to Tony Dungy, my man. If you want to be a dad and learn and understand what this is and how to... We
both learned a lot from Tony Dungy. You already...
Listen,
shout out to Tony Dungy.
One time for TD, baby.
Hey, tell him Tony Dungy time is what time?
Hey, 6 minutes fast on your clock, buddy. Ass got to be at the seat 5 minutes before the meeting starts. Hey, man, you have a true appreciation for somebody that comes to work like he does every day. Every day.
Consistent.
Ain't no yelling, ain't no screaming. First thing he gonna ask you when you make a mistake in the game is, what were you thinking? That's the scary part, boy. You be on that Monday field and he stopped that thing and turned to you and said, what were you thinking?
Nah, I think the coldest part about Tony Dungy is that Tony Dungy, he's not gonna go back and forth with you. He ain't arguing with you. Like I sat next to Dungy and a guy came up to him and said, hey, coach, my such and such ain't right. I ain't gonna be able to practice today. And Coach Dungy like a cold player. He looked at the next man and said, hey, here go your opportunity. So
We
ain't got to talk about this. Hey, next man up, but it teach you about the world.
Right now.
Those little moments right there teach you a lot about life. Like, hey, all right, stay over here.
Keep playing with that bull.
Playing.
Keep playing with that bull. Yeah, because we'll have us a new one right around here again.
There's always another guy.
You know what he used to say at the beginning of training camp? I want you to look to the left and look to your right. I am not picking the 53 best guys in this room. I'm picking the 53 best men that give us a chance to win.
100%. Consistent.
Boy,
Always.
Dog, like a rock, dog. Man, I love that man to death, boy. You talking about somebody that... Because we had no structure in Tampa before he got there. We had nothing. Raggedy facility, no quarterback, a defense that was just... we played anything, any given day. He came in and said, we're going to build a structure, and this is how we're going to go about it.
And it paid off.
Every day we laid bricks and we poured concrete. Boy, oh my God. We turned a damn doormat into a destination because nobody wanted to play in Tampa. Nobody. I didn't even want to play in Tampa.
And now Tampa is one of the hot spots to play at.
I don't know with Baker Mayfield. That might just turn into the desert again, boy. That Baker Mayfield is something else, boy. Whew. And did you hear them fools over there in Tampa talking about they were going to be better?
Better than what?
Nothing's gonna change around here. We're gonna take it to another level.
That's interesting.
That's what I said. Cause the one thing I know about the body in football, you can make your mouth say anything, but your ass gotta cash that check.
You gotta get out there and put that work in.
You got to cash that check, buddy. You can write it with your mouth all day long, but you're gonna have to cash that check. So we finna find out. We finna find out. I mean, absolutely finna find out. And what the hell took Damon Lillard so long to ask for a trade out of damn Portland? God damn, boy. You know what? When you got that kind of power in the NBA, wheel it. Just imagine we had that kind of power in the NBA, the NFL, to say where I wanted to go and how I wanted to get there.
I don't know. I was in a good situation. So
I was in a good situation,
that's
too.
Why I can't even relate to. You don't really think about other situations until you leave your situation.
Hello.
It's just like when you leave home.
Hello.
You think the grass is greener.
You never know how sweet it was where you was at. You rather get on the other side of that street, boy.
And we both transitioned. We both made moves to other spaces.
Yeah, but yours wasn't that bad. At least you went to a Super Bowl behind. I won 15 games in 4 years.
But you have to remember, I went to a place that nobody would go to.
Yeah, notoriously bad. Yeah.
But that's what made me feel so good about, hey, I knew what I was doing. I know we had Anquan Bolden. I know we had Larry Fitzgerald. I know we had Kurt Warner. So when you look at football players and you look at the foundation of what's there,
you got something.
You said, man, we got
something to work with.
So I got a chance. So when I look back, I say, man, I told y'all I knew what I was doing because we take a team that never been anywhere and go to the Super Bowl.
I got one for you. I had 2-time MVP Rich Gannon. I had the GOAT and Jerry Rice because Jim Brown's gone now. God bless his soul. So now Jerry's the GOAT. Porter, Jolly, Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson.
But you had everybody at the
see that?
Tail end of the career.
I guess them people he named one old on his team. Kurt Warner went through 2 gloves.
Larry Fitzgerald wasn't old.
The quarterback went through New York with 2 gloves on and fumbled away the whole season. So they went to Eli.
One old, Quan one old. Okay, Kurt was up there, but the quarterback position you can play at an older age. So
I understand.
But at the end of the day, the results.
Oh, y'all put in work.
That's what it's about.
Boy, at the end of the day, we did no work. I mean, no. Oh, boy, that was the worst 4 years of my life.
But then I think that's what people don't understand. Like, once you come from winning or you come from a certain atmosphere.
I was born to win. I won 23. I went to back-to-back national championship games at the youth. I was spoiled. I didn't know nothing about 12.
So you let the situation out there take you over, or it was just too much for you to do something about?
Oh, it's way too much for me to do something about.
Yeah, I like when I was in Arizona, I got to a point to where I would just get up, go to work, go to sleep at work, and just wait to go home.
It was bad. It was bad.
But one thing we did have, we had a new coach come in, put in that solid foundation because he came from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Anytime you see one of those, that was Ken Wisenhunt. He came through, put
Wisenhunt.
together that the structure, because that's the only thing you lack. When you got talent with no structure,
it's bad.
You're not gonna win.
It's bad.
But if you get structure and you have
then
talent,
everybody figure out where they fit in and
then
get
you can
in,
play
and then
ball.
you pull. Everybody
Then-
roll in the same direction.
then you can play some ball.
Yeah, you can.